Yo, 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 yeah. Step into the pit where legends collide. Chaos erupts, nowhere to hide. Bodies hit the mat, thunder roars. Legends rising, breaking down doors. The battle's on, the fight's begun. Steel meets flesh, there's nowhere to run. The arena shakes, the crowd's alive. Global mayhem, it's time to survive. Global mayhem, feel the wrath. No mercy found on this brutal path. High flying slams, chaos supreme. Living the nightmare, chasing the dream. Yeah, 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 yeah. Reverend Crow, raw swagger, Jimmy Jams, Doomsayer, Havoc, hardcore death machine, RJ. 83. Feel the heat, fists to the sky. The fearless rise, the weak say goodbye. Metal meets fire, chaos ignites. Global mayhem, rule the night. Global mayhem, feel the wrath. No mercy found on this brutal path. High flying slams, chaos supreme. Living the nightmare, chasing the dream. Global mayhem reigns loud and clear. Step in the ring, face your fear.
Hello, you sexual tyrannosauri.
Yeah.
He's not talking about you two.
Oh shit. I
Oh.
fuck. Damn it. I'm hurting them.
Hi, everyone.
Ridiculous. Hurt.
How are you all?
We good, man. How you doing?
Make
Welcome
good.
to
man.
the show.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
In about 10, 15 minutes, I will have to dip out. Just to go. I need to go and get some food. I've got some food ordered.
Well, you better get
Yeah,
it, motherfucker.
Totally understand. Well, with
What'd you
that
order?
being said, ladies and
Pizza.
we've got a pretty big match card here tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to hear from our two-time national champion TMX. We've got Deviant taking on Casey Luchador. Cerebi is going to be going one-on-one with the Hall of Famer Johnny Rockstar. We're going to hear from Reverend Crow and Malakai face-to-face this evening. And what I'm hoping is not going to be a publicized mugging. JD and whoever may step up in his corner taking on Bong Daddy, G.O.A.T to the motherfucking T, and Seth Sessenbrenner.
You know, JD asked me to team up with him. I told him to suck a dick.
Hey, Quack. I see Quack there. Quack shared it as well.
I ain't jumping in that war. Fuck that. That's career suicide.
It is.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and kick the night off and hear
no,
something from our two-time. Huh?
What the fuck was that?
Scott.
Yes, Dan.
Next time you wait for me to say the magic fucking words. What's
Wow. Wow.
Well, I had to tempt you to it one way or another, and
Tell me your
Havoc's not
forward
here to try to beat you out yet. So,
By the way,
to answer your
William
question,
Crow misses being on screen with us, so if that's at all
to answer
possible,
your question,
send
Dan.
him a link.
Yeah, bring Crow on. What the fuck? Love that guy.
So to answer your question, Daniel, it's this.
Hey guys, it is me, TMX, Mr. Diamond in the Bank, and now your two-time SWA
Two-time.
National Champion. Now, I tell you what, it has
Unfortunately.
been a wild weekend for me. You know, after everything going through, you know, from tables, ladders, and chairs, slaying the demon, and now I was on my way to Global Mayhem, and somehow the GPS, you know how GPSs are, they always have a wrong turn somewhere, and well, I got off the wrong exit, and it said you're in French Lick, Indiana, and well, there was a lot of SWA guy fans there, and something was going on. I don't know what was going on, but I had to find out. So you guys have to check out what just happened, what happened there that night. And let me tell you, surprised the hell out of me.
There is no SWA fan.
With that being said, we are going. With that being said, we are going to go to the arena. The crowd is electric as TMX enters the arena. He walks with calm purpose, the SWA National Championship glinting across his shoulder, diamond in the bank briefcase in his hand. Bullet Bill Marshall, on the other hand, stomps out surrounded by fireworks that seem to fizzle out mid-blast. He's carrying a cooler full of pre-workout, yelling, "Top G Energy!" into the nearest camera and doing push-ups on the entrance ramp for no apparent reason. He removes his "Don't Tread on Me" use unless it's leg day tank top and slides into the ring. As the bell rings, Bullet Bill explodes toward TMX, who sidesteps with surgical precision and answers with a stiff forearm that echoes through the gymnasium. Bullet stumbles, trying to recover with a wild lariat, but TMX ducks again and hits a beautiful snap German suplex, wasting no time. Every movement tight, exact, and focused. This isn't Flash, it's fundamentals, but chaos is all around him. The fog machine from earlier at ringside malfunctions, filling one corner with an absurd amount of mist. The ref waves it away with a towel, accidentally dropping his whistle, which Bullet Bill immediately picks up and blows into TMX's face, making him plug his ears. The ref misses it, but TMX flinches. Bullet Bill tries again, charging with a spear, but TMX counters with a devastating knee to the face, dropping Bullet Bill, hooking the leg, 1, 2, and kick out. Frustration rises, but TMX doesn't lose focus. Suddenly, Bullet Bill rolls out of the ring and crawls under it. TMX waits, but nothing. More time, still nothing. Then the crowd roars. Bullet Bill reemerges, riding a motorized cooler. Yes, somehow under the ring, Bullet Bill Marshall found a beer cooler with wheels and a small engine. He zooms around the ring yelling, "You can't stop the player!" before accidentally hitting a cord that controls the arena lights. The building blacks out for a moment. When the lights return, Bullet's cooler is upside down. He's tangled in the ropes. TMX still inside the ring, just staring, eyes locked on the chaos. The ref shrugs. Bullet stumbles back into the ring, covered in nacho cheese and embarrassment. He lunges at TMX with a desperate headbutt, but TMX steps aside, hooking the arms and plants him with a double underhook sit-out power bomb. 1, 2, suddenly a stray beach ball from the crowd lands in the ring. The referee, absolutely confused, accidentally counts the third slap on the mat after trying to swat the ball away. There's a moment of silence, then the bell rings. TMX wins. He sits up confused, but accepts the ref's decision without question. He's handed the fresh and fit Bugatti Andrew Tate Players Championship, now holding 2 titles outside of the SWA National Championship. Bullet Bill is still arguing with the timekeeper about ball interference as confetti falls. TMX raising the belt. He didn't need luck. He didn't plan for the madness. But when everything went off the rails, he stayed sharp and walked out the winner.
What the actual fuck was that match?
It definitely wasn't endorsed by SWA, I'll tell you that.
Wow, can you guys believe that? I mean, I tell you what, now
I was talking, you fat fuck.
Officially Mr. Diamond in the Bank still. I'm a 2-time SWA National Champion. I'm the VPW Open Gender All-State Champ. And now I'm the FNF Bugatti Champion. I mean, come on. The SME Guy movement is going everywhere from state to state to state, winning titles at any event, any promotion that's around, any independent promotion that's around. Because that's what TMX is all about. And now the T in TMX stands for 3 belts. I mean, I can't even hold the 3 belts right now. I mean, I got them right over here on my shelf right now. But let me tell you, it was amazing. Amazing time. I wish I could be there at Global Mayhem to show the titles off to all of you. You know, just to tell you why TMX is truly one of the top players here in the SWA now, and why I became a 2-time SWA National Champion. And now I got 2 other belts with me, and I got my Diamond in the Bank briefcase, which, you know, cash in any time, any place. But you know what? I gotta go party. You guys all have a good night. Oh, and one more thing. Before I forget, hey, Demon Havoc, I saw what you had to say. You said Payback was going to be a bigger bitch. Guess what? I'll be waiting.
First off, fuck that lying no-shower. Second of all, this feud between him and Havoc is getting really fucking creepy. And not on Havoc's end. But if you know, you know, Mr. Bossman. Fuck that guy. Don't ever let me get a match with him, I swear to God. Oh.
Well, I mean, we've got Blood and Steel coming up.
You know what?
After tonight, I'm going to put the match card for Blood and Steel together, and I think people are gonna enjoy some of the stuff I got in mind. But you know, before that,
good name. I like that pay-per-view name.
Guys, we had night 2 of Global Mayhem Returns started off with a absolute slobber knocker of a match. Deviant, Malakai, and Reverend Crow. And I kind of felt like after that, everybody needed to hear what like the 2 who came nose to nose the most in that match had to say. So I reached out to both of them, and I have Crow and Malakai right here for everyone.
Oh, shit.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and go to our first segment of the evening. Here's the esteemed Reverend Crow.
Oh, it is beautiful to be back on Mayhem, my home, my kingdom, the place where I built everything that I am right now. Although I did not get victory last week, I was rewarded for my new favorite, Mr. Mordecai. Yes, I seem to be much angry in the ring, but on the contrary, I'm happy for you. You've got your first win in SWA, and I could be part of it. And let's give you a round of applause. You and Deviant. You know, a rite of passage. Everybody gets one. Just like old Spidey says. But you did not pin nor submit me. And yes, we did trade blows. And the powers that be had to pull us apart. Like Excalibur and the stone, it took the strength of many men. You know damn well that if those individuals did not pull us apart, you would have been on my wall, Mr. Mordecai. Yes, I go around saving people, bringing them to the promised lands. But to those who are resistant to my lessons, they must cross the rivers. So I must hold my hand up and gather the powers of all the cocksuckers and force upon thee my teachings. And it's gonna take many, many more to stop me. Because now I am intrigued, and I learned quite a bit about you in that match. And Data, well, it is my ally. Go.
You know, I love you, Crow, but I was pretty fucking smacked. And I don't even know what the fuck you were talking about in that. Like, I'm fucking smacked right now. I got lost about, somewhere in there. Somewhere in there.
I'm spoken right along with you. You got to keep up, man.
This fucking, these pre-rolls? Fuck, dude.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that leads us to the other gentleman involved in this interesting new face-to-face that we have, the newcomer, Malakai.
This guy's my new favorite already.
I know I'm supposed to be at the arena tonight. And I get it. Supposed to be face-to-face with Reverend Crow. Here's the thing, though. Why do I need to be at the arena, inside the ring, face-to-face? You see, I'd have to get down on my knees to be on the same level, so I could look the Reverend in his eyes. I'm sorry, we can do this in the comfort of my own home via satellite. So here's the thing, Reverend Crow. You see, you might have suspected I might come out here and be a little braggadocious when it comes to the triple threat victory. I'm not that guy. I'm not about the wins or the loss. I'm about the fight. And seeing as you decided to get face to face with me at the end of that match, I suspected that you were within moments of doing exactly what I said you would do. Holding my pocket. Lucky for you, an interruption occurred. A fucking clown. It's all right, though. You see, both of us said we'd meet face to face eventually. Inside that ring, we'd be throwing hands. Now I want you to pull out your book of Crow. Find a prayer that is special to you. Because one-on-one, no excuses, boy. You ain't gonna call it a fluke. You ain't gonna call it luck. I'm gonna put your ass in the dirt. And then you're going to make a decision. You're gonna take the pocket, or is the hurt gonna continue? Until we meet inside that ring. On a final note, however, Mr. Fisk. You called me Malakai again. It'll be your ass dragged out to the ring and made an example of. The name is Mordecai. Remember it. Because there are many, many plots that can be dug within the dirt if you keep fucking with me. I'm out.
All right, Mordecai.
Pete, if you are watching this, I want to apologize on behalf of my ADHD etch-sketch ass brain that for some reason keeps going back to that. I don't know why. It is not intentional. I'm not trying to take shots or anything. I literally am fucking horrible with names until I've used them repeatedly.
First up, did he say boy because, you know, Crow represents Hulk Hogan? If you know, you know. But, like, Second of all, I like his slow approach, the way he talks, got that deep voice, the way he talks, and his TV in the background. You talk about ADHD. I was watching that, even though my TV doing the same shit. I'm just saying. Anyways,
I get it. I feel like that is really just going to erupt into something that's two big personalities that sort of clashed in that match. And I don't want to leave Deviant out of it, but like those two were sort of gunning for each other.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And I can't be mad because like Crow's sort of testing the newcomer. And I get that he's already been forged in the fire and everything, but that's just Crow. So I don't begrudge him for how he handles these things.
Maybe he's pulling a Seth Rollins here. You never know.
But maybe he is. I have no idea what he's doing, honestly.
It's alien.
Hi!
But, here's the real question.
Fuck is this?
What have you done recently?
You baby back bitches. You spineless yellow-bellied motherfuckers running and hiding.
But, here's the real question. What have you done recently?
You know, this doesn't have to be good. It certainly doesn't have to be great.
But, here's the real question. What have you done recently?
You know, maybe I need to drive it home just a little bit more.
Man, it's so boring.
But, here's the real question. What have you done recently?
Gynecologist told her it was good for yeast infections.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you close the fucking show.
No, really. What have you done recently?
Well, recently I'd done nothing. For some reason y'all are muted and I'm not. Why the fuck are they muted but I'm not? This is what I've done recently. Oh, you're still muted, Scott. My end. Anybody else here, Scott, muted? Yeah, I told you. So what have you done recently? Talking to all of you. Who the fuck is that guy doing? I don't think it's Phil. It's definitely not.
I'm really annoyed. My pizza was meant to be here like 5 minutes ago, and it's still not here. I'm gonna go and look for the delivery driver because he's got to be about fucking somewhere.
Is it JD?
It just kicked me out and was like, "Do you want to go back in the studio?" Yeah, I didn't ask to leave.
Yeah, you were muted like a motherfucker. I was sitting here carrying the show.
Fucking.
But what have you done recently, there, Scott?
I mean, I'm masturbated. If that helps.
I mean,
fucking no. I don't got all day to jack around. I mean, I don't got all day to jack around. I mean, I do that. I make time for it, but I got schedules.
That can't be JD. I don't think it's Phil. I really don't think it's Phil. The reason why I say that is because why would Phil make it that obvious?
Yeah, Phil is a lot more subtle with stuff like that.
Facts.
Like Phil wants you to look for the Easter eggs. So like,
who could it be? It's not JD. It's too good of an edit to be JD.
No clue. It doesn't feel like JD's normal stuff.
And I don't see it like the person, whoever it is, I don't see them really attacking buyers. I see them as using that as another make you think kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, too obvious.
Yeah. It could be.
Damn, now I'm gonna think about this shit.
What's with the numbers? Like,
I mean, is it August 5th? But what's the 9 then? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, if it's alphabet, you have HE. Nine is I.
Yeah. Shit.
8-5. Yeah, 859. That's what we've seen in the videos so far.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but you know what number is up next?
12.
Very close. It's 2. And our match, our second match for the night, Casey Luchador taking on Deviant. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick this one off with good old Casey Luchador.
Alrighty, SWA. As you know, this week I'm in match number 2 against Deviant, a psychotic son of a bitch that not only doesn't like me, but doesn't like anything about this place, I guess. Yeah, he may be a wild individual, but I managed to take down wild individuals every once in a while, whether it's here in SWA or some other promotion around the world. So Deviant, hope you're ready for this one-on-one match we're going to have. Now I know I should be the Immortal Champion, but obviously somebody else has it now, so I got to start from scratch again. If it means winning this match against Deviant, then so be it. If not, oh well. It'll be just another day in the office of the SWA, my luchadors. Because you know, I'm here already in Detroit, Michigan. And right now, me and my luchadors are going around town and making sure that everyone knows what's taking place. Now I know the Detroit Tigers are on the road today, but that's not going to stop me and my luchadors from going around the Motor City to make sure they know what's happening tonight. It's the Little Caesars Arena, home of the Detroit Red Wings and the Detroit Pistons. All my luchadors in that area is going to fill up that arena, from the ringside seats all the way to the nosebleed section. It's going to feel like tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw or tomorrow's episode of WWE NXT on the CW. Either way it goes, Deviant, I've seen you in wrestling matches here, there, and everywhere. Hell, I faced you a few times last year. This will be the first time in a long time I faced you in that ring. Whether it's singles, tag teams, battle royals, multi-man matches, you find a way to win. And that's good. I'm going to do the same too in this singles match we're going to have. So, if you're out there in Detroit, good. Hope to see you there in that ring later on today. If not, just like snap my fingers, it could be over for you when thousands and thousands of my luchadors be chanting lucha, lucha, lucha on you. And then I'll be victorious one way or another. You have a good night. Peace out, everybody. Take care.
How long was that fucking promo?
Timestamp on it was 3 minutes, 1 second.
Holy crap, dude, that felt like fucking 10-minute promo.
Well, T, I have got just the thing to cleanse your palate because, as I stated earlier today in the group chat, we had a few people that didn't get their work in tonight.
Oh, God.
One of them being Deviant.
I knew it.
However,
oh gosh,
ladies and gentlemen, it's Deviant.
Hello, SWA Universe. It's me, Deviant, and I'm not playing a game. I'm doing something a little bit more serious. Yes, I was the first one that signed up, and I'm the first one to show out. That's how we do it. I am not no common funny clown. I'm one that has the responsibility of doing the task. That is what makes me employable. I don't have any distractions that stop me from doing the job, Casey Luchador. And I'm in a familiar territory for you, Casey Luchador, and all your fellow luchadors. I'm done playing games. This is gonna be a wild ride, Casey Luchador. I'm gonna show you, Casey Luchador, that even if your roof ceiling is caving in, there's some spray you can use. And Deviant has got your hookup. Yeah. So that's all the time I have. I know it's really hard to come out here and just give you guys content, like even a 3-minute turn the camera around and like, here you go. I understood the assignment, because I do understand the assignment. But alright folks, it's time for me to go now. The Deviant One has spoken. This is the reality of what is happening. And Casey Luchador, you will not find a way to beat me, for if you do, you better block me. I will be sliding into your DMs. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Deviant.
Yo, imagine going out to his car in that fucking getup, and his neighbors just looking at him like, what the fuck is this guy doing in his car?
Right? Like, I thought it was one thing when, like, you know, I have the garage studio set up, and I've done things where I've put like fake blood all over myself and things like that. And I've kind of figured my neighbors have been like, is that dude okay? Should we call the cops? But then I see him, and I see you have to imagine his neighbors are just like, that man is touched, like in the head, but whatever.
That was at work? Oh my God.
You brilliant bastard.
I have to ask, bro, this is not me going personal with you. You'd be like, does your wife ever look at you and be like, what the fuck did I marry? Like, I could just see, like, she just like look at like, what the fuck did I marry?
I have seen so many Jimmy Jams videos where I have to imagine everybody else in the house is just like, no, he's downstairs doing whatever. Pete's down in the basement. He's down there under a container acting like a dinosaur. And they're just like, this is what he does on Tuesdays.
Fucking love it. I love you, Jimmy. God damn it.
God bless him for it.
Oh. Fucking Christ.
We're going to go to the ring. The arena is still buzzing. The energy shifts fast as Deviant makes his entrance to a loud reaction, bouncing with that barely contained intensity he always brings. He hits the ring, hyped and ready to square off with the scheduled opponent, fan favorite high flyer KC Luchador. But KC never makes it to the ring.
Well,
yeah, go ahead and say it. DJB attacked KC Luchador. You're damn right I did. I'm not denying it. I'm not explaining it away. I'm not offering apologies or excuses either, because, to be quite honest, there's nothing to explain. There's nothing to be sorry for. Did KC Luchador have a match scheduled? Sure. Yep. He did. Past tense. He had a match, but not anymore, because I'm taking that spot. I am taking that opportunity. KC, I just took everything you thought was yours, and I'm turning it into something that's mine. That's how it works around here right now in SWA, isn't it? So I guess that's how I work. I'm not gonna wait, I'm not gonna ask, I'm not gonna earn anything the way that they want me to earn anything anymore. I am going to take it. So yeah, KC is out, and now I have a match against you, Deviant. The clown, the circus reject, the painted plague, the man who mistakes chaos for charisma. Let me make one thing perfectly clear. This isn't personal, Deviant. I don't hate you. I don't envy you. Hell, I don't really give a shit about you, because tonight, you're not my opponent. Nope. You're not even a challenge. You're a vessel, a stepping stone, a very loud, very annoying, very stupid looking punching bag. You, Deviant, are the excuse I am going to use to send a message. You are the face I am going to smash into the mat until everybody out there and everybody in that locker room finally understands I am back. Not back like a return, back like a rebirth, back like something the system tried to bury and has failed miserably, back like a sickness in the bloodstream that's going to poison everything you thought was safe around here. And Deviant, you get to be the first. How poetic, right? The joke of the company facing the man who just stopped laughing. You think that clown mask makes you dangerous? You think your twitchy little laughing wide eyes and unpredictable nonsense makes you feared? You're not feared, Deviant. You're pitied. You're not a threat. You're a distraction. You are the noise that people tolerate back there in that locker room while waiting, begging, pleading, hoping for something real to walk through that curtain. You are the creepy background character in somebody else's horror movie. And tonight I'm burning the script. You're not scary. You're sad. You're not mysterious. You're boring. You're not unique. You're recycled from every single try-hard deathmatch clown with a YouTube highlight reel and a hot topic discount code. And those fans out there who are scared of you, well, they are either suffering from some serious lack of cognitive function, or they're Johnny Rockstar. Which, let's be real, it's kind of the same thing around here. You want to dance tonight, clown? You want to bring your chaos and spill blood and scream into the void like it's going to matter? Well, bring it. Because I'm not just going to beat you, Deviant. I'm going to break you. I'm going to drive my knees into your ribs until your lungs forget how to breathe. I am going to toss you around that ring like you're nothing but dead weight, dressed in some Dollar Tree Nightmare Fuel Halloween outfit. I'm going to hit you with suplexcellence, not once, not twice, 3 times. Just so the fans know it wasn't luck and it was intentional. And then I am going to lift your broken little body up and hit the DJ bomb. Not once, not twice, but a 3rd time. Well done. Not because I have to, but just because I want to. And then when you think it's over, brev kick, full force, right to that stupid, pathetic, permanently terrified look on your face. You're going to fall face first in front of a crowd that finally sees what I already knew. That Deviant is nothing more than a placeholder, a warm-up, a warning shot, and when your blood, not if, when your blood dries and the arena falls silent, all that will remain is me, standing over you, victorious, unapologetic, and fully awakened. You know, JD said something last week about me. He said, DJB just loves the attention. He was right. But here's what he didn't realize. The danger wasn't when I was just sitting back, soaking in the spotlight. The danger is now. Because now, I'm not waiting for the spotlight to find me. I'm hunting it. I'm demanding it. I am making the spotlight follow me into the darkest corners of this company, whether any of you like it or not. So imagine, for a second, imagine how terrifying it's going to be for the rest of this roster now that I am chasing the attention instead of letting it come to me. Basically, Deviant, run!
Ladies and gentlemen, video shows KC being blindsided from behind by the hooded figure. He rams KC face first into a packing crate and lines him up for a sickening brev kick as KC collapses in a heap. DJB making his way to the ring. No ceremony, no theatrics, just cold fury in the air. Standing across from Deviant, whose painted face twitches unpredictably. The crowd is still stunned after the revelation. DJB, the innovator of excellence, has revealed a side they didn't expect, and now he's got a point to prove. They circle one another, tensions brimming. Deviant rushing in first, wild, swinging with a spinning vac fist. DJB ducks, sliding behind, and slams a stiff forearm into the back of Deviant's neck. Deviant stumbles forward, but retaliates with a quick headbutt, catching DJB off guard. Throwing DJB into the ropes and catching him with a snap power slam, and the impact echoes. The crowd roars as DJB gets up fast, too fast. No theatrics in his expression, just laser focus and rising anger. Deviant charges again, but DJB sidesteps and grabs him in a clinch, ramming his knee into Deviant's ribs repeatedly, whipping him into the corner and following with a crushing running elbow. He then hurls him to the mat with a belly-to-belly suplex. DJB doesn't go for the pin, stalking his prey, yelling toward the ramp and the locker room. You watching, SWA? This is what excellence really looks like. Deviant stirs, but DJB pounces with mounted punches, harder than usual, more aggressive. He shouts between every strike. He's not just fighting, he's sending a message. Deviant tries to roll away and fights back with a stiff kick to DJB's thigh and a surprise drop kick that knocks DJB to the ropes. Deviant stumbles up, bounces off the ropes, and hits a flying clothesline that knocks DJB flat. Scrambling up the turnbuckle, looking for a risky senton bomb, he flies and DJB moves. Deviant crashes hard. It's suddenly DJB's match as he lifts Deviant by the waist and drills him with the first German suplex. Holding on, rolling through, second German suplex. The crowd is reacting, unsure whether to cheer or boo. DJ B snarls, sweat dripping, eyes locked forward, and a third German suplex. Suplexcellence has been achieved. DJ B doesn't even wait. Deviant lies crumbled, barely moving as DJ B hauls him up and lands a sickening DJ B bomb. The ring shakes under the impact. Deviant's body buckles and goes limp. DJ B bomb 2, DJ bomb 3. The crowd is shocked but are on their feet. Others watch in stunned silence. DJ B backs into the corner, eyes cold, charging full speed, and brev kick to the face. Deviant's paint smeared across the mat, dropping like a corpse. DJ B drops to his knees, pressing his forearm over Deviant's chest and glaring straight into the hard cam as the ref counts 1, 2, 3. It is over. DJ B rising, no celebration, no music, just silence and intensity, looking into the camera, into the world, watching SWA and mouths, "That's one. Who's next?" The crowd doesn't know whether to boo or cheer, but everyone knows one thing: the innovator of excellence is done playing nice.
My God, what a match. My arms are tired. Jesus. Ah, God damn it. That's the most workout I've done. I try to jerk off.
Save that energy, man. Important things.
Important things, man.
Do I have your attention now?
No. Wait, yes. Wait. My colon?
Yeah.
I'm feeling around at the commentary desk like a fly around shit. You embarrass the OG elites acting like that, T. Come on. You're better than that. You're better than most of these fucking half-wits. Come on.
You hurt my feelings, man.
With those very strong words from the returning DJ B, I would like to offer everybody a little something I think they'll enjoy.
The following announcement has been paid for by the new
Jimmy Jams, Jimmy Jams, Jimmy 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 Jams.
Hello, guys. Man, I should probably get a new suit and vest. I'm Jimmy Jams. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this background. It was in a previous time in my life. I don't really want to talk about it. I am going vertical screen too for all the British people watching. Make sure they get all the luscious pixels of Jimmy that you really need to see. I'm also making sure I don't use any copyrighted music. I don't want drug money getting mad at me and targeting me in any ways. I'm here to just still tell you that I am recognized as the IW World Heavyweight Champion. Now, David Jones, I'm pretty sure, did scrub my title victory off their IW network, but that is just tough love. He really wants me to do my Branching No Mercy and 64 storyline to show that I'm the best world champion that there's ever been in all of e-fetting. So guess what, guys? Once again, I still haven't heard from him and everything. But like I said, he's putting me through a challenge. And I saw the World Cup sign-up papers in his trash can. I don't know how it got there. But I picked it up. I filled it out. And I entered a team of me, team captain, world champ, to enter that as Team IW. I mean, he threw the paper out. I don't know if maybe he was busy this year. But don't worry, Boss Man Jones. I will take the mantle and not only take this title, but take the entire most two beautiful letters in the alphabet, IW, and really have a good performance and hopefully win the dang thing this World Cup. So thank you to Mr. Fist, DJ B, Shady, and all the powers that be here. JD, good luck tonight. You're definitely going to need it. But once again, I need if you guys could get me in touch with David Jones, I know it's tough love, but I have like a lot of big plans for this summer. It's like, I don't know if you've heard, it's the summer of Jimmy in some places. So, yeah, guys. Check me out in the World Cup this summer. All right, bye.
Damn it! I wanted to snatch Jimmy up.
He's a good egg.
It's bullshit.
As far as I'm concerned, Jimmy is the forever IW World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't even know the backstory, but yes, I agree.
I noticed the IW Super Duper Cruiser Inter-American Heavyweight Championship.
Yes.
I had to read that one a couple of times. For a second, I was like, did Rockstar put that in? No, he didn't.
Yes, the IW Super Duper Cruiser Inter American Heavyweight Champion.
Yes.
It's gonna be very strange when we get to doing After Dark in Hell. Like, we're gonna have so much fucking material, man.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the next thing we have, I don't have a match promo for Cerebi, but I kind of feel like Cerebi has made a lot of his feelings very poignant on the page as it is. I guess I can forgive that. I do have a little something from his opponent.
Who's that?
I just have to.
Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh damn!
I'm going for a shit. This is my toilet break.
Yes.
Oh, hang on.
Are you trying to find it?
I am. I just need to make sure which one I'm looking for. I needed to move it to a spot, and I didn't move it because my brain's like an Etch-a-Sketch.
I mean, while we've got a couple of seconds, I am just going to point it out. Johnny Rockstar. Send me a fucking video. 6 minutes before the show starts.
Live from on this location site. Until we have Cerebi, it's about to be taking on Johnny, the Hall of Famer, Rockstar. And these are true stories behind that. You know of David versus Goliath?
Oh, God.
And David was the underdog against the Goliath. And that is actually my opponent and challenger of Cerebi. And I'm going to use that tactic of probably, I can lift him because I lift 105 pounds. And also, I lift 120 pounds. Well, that's it right there. Now I'm going to use that on Cerebi to be equal. So Cerebi, this is all you need to say this way for me is, I can use anything. Probably the Midnight Blues and Reckoning, the Motor Store, Twin Cities Skyfall. Anything else I can think of. Well, this ends with the faded screen of words. Legend Rise of Fame.
Someone shoot me. Fucking no. I'm going to mute myself before I say something I regret.
That was match of the night. What are you talking about, bro? It was promo of the night.
You're really letting the side down tonight, Tim.
Legends Rise.
since I don't have anything to show from Cerebi, we are going to go to the ring. From the bell, Cerebi is absolutely merciless. Forearm smashes, knee lifts, and clubbing elbows that punish Rockstar's midsection and ribs. Rockstar fights back with stiff right hands, rocking Cerebi with a desperation DDT and a top rope axe handle. But Cerebi soaks it and soaks the last one and explodes with a spine buster that shakes the ring. The ref nearly calls for a stoppage on the match as Cerebi traps Rockstar in the ropes and unleashes a series of unprotected forearms to the neck and skull. Sabrina laughing as the official finally gets Cerebi to relent. Rockstar pulling himself to his feet, already bloodied but swinging, but it's not enough. Cerebi grabbing him by the jaw, locking in the mandible claw. With Rockstar fading fast, Cerebi lifts him up and spikes him with ancient history. Winner, Cerebi by pinfall. Sabrina comes into the ring clapping. She raises Cerebi's hand, beaming with pride, but the moment is cut short as RJ Colbert erupts from under the ring, steel chair in hand, blasting Cerebi across the back with a shot that echoes through the Little Caesars arena. Cerebi staggers but doesn't fall. He turns and RJ rushes him again, but Cerebi catches him, and the two start throwing blows. The brawl spills to the outside. Cerebi whips RJ into the steel steps. RJ grabs a cable and chokes Cerebi against the barricade. Sabrina tries to pull Cerebi back, screaming for him to stop, but both men are lost in the fury. Security and officials storm the ring area, creating a human wall to separate the two as the crowd roars. RJ being held back, Cerebi calm as Cerebi's calm mask has cracked, snarling, pointing at RJ and mouthing, "You are already dead."
I like that line. I've heard that line in an old anime I like. If you know, you know.
I like this. I like how Cerebi just came out of the gate swinging recently. That just made that statement. Like, I don't think we have a choice. RJ and Cerebi want to fight, so
let them fight.
Let them fight.
Yeah, let them fight. I think we should let that happen at Blood and Steel.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So, Dan.
Yeah.
What's next?
What was last?
Next, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to hear from our current reigning, defending SWA Chaos Champion.
The following messages of Special Law Forge Report.
Greetings, SWA. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Warforged, and I'm not going to take too much of your time.
Can I just say I love that
intro? You are
intro?
chomping at the bit just hearing that sentence come out my mouth. As you all saw, I was able to successfully defend the Chaos Championship against Mag T. Now, granted, history books will say successfully defended. My body and me will tell you successfully survived. They don't make them like Mag T anymore. Kudos to you. I can't wait to run it back, truthfully. That being said, Independence Day is slowly approaching. And after talking with the history people here at SWA, as the third bleeds into the fourth, I will make 1 calendar year as your SWA Chaos Champion. And that is something I take pride in. An entire year of trying to better this division, an entire year of everyone that's trying to come for this belt coming out for the better, or at least I pray they did. Some were better than they themselves thought, and it just took a little push and maybe a lariat or two for them to realize it for themselves. With that being said, Blood and Steel comes first, though. And I want something that SWA hasn't seen before. And thus, I'm making a call of arms of sorts, a call to chaos, if you will, to one particular man. Shin Gekido. SWA saw 2 warriors come into this with salt and vinegar in their hearts and a need to throw hands with each and every person that stood in the way of their two-man renaissance to prove that tag team wrestling was the end-all, be-all. But as history has shown, some of the best teams that have broken bread started trying to break each other. And if the path I'm marching with this Chaos Championship is the right one, I need to know definitively that the steps I'm taking are in the right direction. And it doesn't get more right than fighting your kin. Blood and Steel, TJ Shadows, Shingeki, SWA Chaos Championship. I hereby challenge you. But I don't just challenge you to some rudimentary match. I don't just challenge you to the Shadow Games rule set. No. I say we do this in a match we both hold near and dear to our heart, that we made our calling card, both independently and as a unit. Last man standing. We're tied 29-29, Shin. And it's time Big Brother breaks that tie. Even if it means Big Brother gotta break you in the process. So let's say it, Shin. So we show this place how two dragons like us dance our dance. By the way, loser buys the first 5 rounds at the Otatsu bar and has to handle the next 3 months of cleaning at the dojo. I'd say that's an easy thing, but remember, we had the Betterment there. And I love the Betterment, but boy, are you a messy fucking bunch. Can't wait to hear from you, brother. Though, I already know what you'll say. I just think everyone else wants to hear it for themselves. Arigatou gozaimasu.
This has been your Warforged report.
Interesting.
Wow. The voiceover sounds very familiar at the start.
It does. I bet you whoever did that voiceover has sexy blue eyes.
It wasn't me.
Was
I
it?
guarantee that wasn't me.
Well, I mean, who could it be then?
Hey, I've got no reason to fucking lie, especially to these motherfuckers anymore. Wasn't me.
So, looks like at Blood and Steel, we are going to have a last man standing match between our Chaos Champion TJ Shadows and our current Strong Style Champion Shingeki.
That's going to be good.
Man, I'm looking forward to that. So, Dad, would you like to do
next?
Next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event. We get to find out if anybody stepped up to back up JD or if this is going to be a public broadcast, straight from Brazzers.
Or a porn hub episode.
I mean, I guess we get to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, who do you want to go with first?
Let's knock out JD. We can see the murder after that.
What?
JD then the murder.
JD.
So go with JD first. Ladies and gentlemen, Jadarious Dream.
So the clique is here to take over. They're coming out in the month of June like it's the LGBTQ, right? Let me get this straight. Leading the clique and heresy is a lip-biting, lip-singing sensation, Joshua Byers. Now, you and I have some history, don't you? You beat me 2 times. This is before the collective. This is before I was a protege, right? So now it's fair game. Now, BD30 and his gay little minions, his homies, they come in, they make these rumors that they came and they entered my mother's house and they laid the pipe down. But that's not true, because I checked up on her. She said no, she wasn't even home. But of course, he wants to pretend like he got the job done. But the truth of the matter is, Joshua, the reason why you brought your homies there was not to go one by one by one. No. They were to keep you hard, right? To jerk you off, because you're a little bitch. Because Joshua walks around here like he's something of importance. Joshua acts like he's Mr. Big Bad Wolf himself, BD30. He has other grown men calling him daddy, and he laughs about it. But then I go on TikTok where he's Mr. Famous, right? No, he's not. He's a loser, just like here. And I'm gonna prove it because I go on TikTok and I go to make another video. And what does he do? He blocks me. He's afraid of JD30, baby. And I don't blame you. Because I am the mastermind here. I am Jadarious Dream. And I am the future of this industry. And let me explain something right here. The Clique, they think that I'm in the sacrificial lamb for the slaughter, for everybody in SWA to watch. Now I am an animal, but you got the wrong animal, guys, because I am a silverback gorilla. And it doesn't matter if it's 3-on-1 or all you son of bitches. I'm gonna go through you one by one by one. And guess what? At the end of the day, you're gonna go back to heresy. You're gonna go back to whatever fucking sewage you came from with your necks broken. Because I'm gonna lift you up on my shoulders, and one by one, the deadliest, most beautiful move in professional wrestling. The special effects. You're gonna walk back with your necks broken by the silverback gorilla. And then, and only then, I will then take SWA and bring them to the promised land and be the greatest E-Fed company in the entire SME world. Because I will then lead them to the upgrade era and leave the people like Joshua and all these motherfucker homies that he has behind. Joshua, one time, let's lip sync together.
What you know about us? I got what you need. Woke up in the store and get what you want. You get what you please. We bout to get it on. Take off them drawers. It's just.
Did he say that his homies were? What's that? How did that make any sense? And BD Dirty didn't have to buy his followers, just saying.
Alright. So ladies and gentlemen, now we get to find out who, if anyone, tagged up with JD this evening.
SWA, it is your bad boy. And he is back. And he's back for one damn reason. And that reason is this keypad warrior that calls himself Bong Daddy. Kind of a fucked up, fucktard name is that. And he's got two more individuals with him, the G.O.A.T and Seth. I don't give a shit who you bring, who you are, or what you think you are. But you're going to disrespect something that I helped build. Something that 4 individuals took from nothing and made it what it is. With the help of a lot of other people. I'm back, and I'm back for one reason only. And that is to straighten out this disrespect of people like Bong Daddy, the G.O.A.T, and Seth. Because we can play this game all damn night, boys. But the real question is, especially to you, Bong Daddy, you big and bad behind that keypad. But when it comes to facing somebody like myself, somebody like Dream, somebody like our partner, do you really have what it takes? I don't think so. So tonight, SWA gets a treat. The bad boy is back. He be teaming with the Dream, and he's bringing nearly 7 foot of sick, twisted son of a bitch Bet you can't teach that. Tell him, cuz.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Bad Boy Larry Walker, which only means one fucking thing.
It means that the Walkers have stepped up to back up JD.
Why?
God damn it, Larry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to the ring. Let's see here. The ref calls for the bell, and it is instant bedlam. Texas Tornado rules, all 6 men legal, no tags, no breaks, no rest. JD launches himself at BD 30, fists flying. Goat and Bad Boy brawling on the floor. Death Machine and Seth trading haymakers near the announce desk. JD nearly pins BD after a springboard corkscrew neckbreaker, but Seth breaks it up with a high angle German suplex. BD grabs a steel chair and waffles Death Machine across the back. Yes.
Is there no videos from Drug Money?
Huh? Oh, fuck.
Bro, I was like, wait.
So,
When he
okay.
said, where's my video? I'm like,
That's my bad. That's my bad.
I know it.
Annie, you know what? Fuck it.
Man. Boy, you better get your crusty behind away from me.
Man, I sucked your dick, man.
What you say to me?
I'll suck your dick, man.
Oh, no.
All right, so what you want to do, my man? Go to the corner, go about 3 blocks down, and make a right, and you'll be right there on
Check
Clinton.
out.
All right, sure.
Out to all the places he would not.
My cock is lost in the jungle, and it's up for you to find it. Oh, Laura, you dirty, dirty adventurer. Come on, let's go exploring. Why don't you explore my underwear, baby? Damn, you look good. What's under the skirt, Laura? Oh, let's see. Ooh. Laura, no panties. You know I liked it like that. All right, here we go.
Frank, what are you doing up?
Oh my God! I'm sorry! I can't stop coming! I'm sorry! Oh, it feels so good!
I can't believe you came on my mom. You might be the biggest perv in the world right now. What were you thinking?
I couldn't sleep. I saw the doll.
So you can't wake me up to play video games or something?
Didn't want to disturb you. You were balls deep.
Stop laughing. Oh, yeah.
I'm supposed to be against the wall.
Oh.
Stop laughing!
Me not dash with child, you know. Tell your man him have to take him time, you know. Just killing no a red like crime, you know. I going and break inside, you know. Me not dash with child, you know. Tell your man him have to take him time, you know. Just killing no a red like crime, you know.
Too bad, Father. I was just starting to enjoy myself.
We can do it again tomorrow if you like, Mr. Carroll.
You ever seen a dream drown in red pop, JD? You ain't built for this ride. You talk legacy, I talk lunacy. And brother, my juggalo dick swinging heavier than your career ever did. Whoop. I ain't in your league, I'm in your nightmares. Rolling through the lot with smoke in the night air. You write bars like a boy with a diary. I spit rituals, rage and juggalo irony. Papa Fago, shake it now that you wake up. You dreaming too long, time for the shake up. I bring the thunder, the filth and the twist. And my juggalo dick hit harder than your fist. You smooth with your lines, but I'm slick with the wicked. You play for applause, I'm out here convicted. I came from the mud, you was born in a filter. I done shows where the crowd smell blood and the scissor. This ain't rap, it's the carnival code. You lost in a dream, I explode when I'm stoned. BD 30 got the hatchet in hand. I turn them to dust. I don't chase clout, I let it stalk me instead. And I still get laid with a blunt in my head. This ain't rap, it's the carnival code. You lost in a dream, I explode when I'm stoned. BD30 got the hatchet in hand, while JD looks shook like he don't understand. You want a award and get hit with the thick. That's underground venom and juggalo dick. JD, you thought you was building something, but you walked into a world you don't belong in. You think the crowd loves you, they love watching you fall. I don't just steal the spotlight, I piss in the Fago and make you sip it through a straw. This one for the fam in the mud and the grime, for the kids who survive one rhyme at a time. I don't preach dreams, I preach real life pain, and I don't need your shine, I spit propane. So next time you speak my name, Lil Dream, remember, you ain't never swam in my stream. You soft serve, I'm cold, still thick, and this mic been blessed by my juggalo dick. By my juggalo dick. One juggalo dick. Retrace, bitch. Bong Daddy just baptized you in Fago, now run. You thought you was building something, but you walked into a world you don't belong in. You think the crowd loves you? They love watching you fall. I don't just steal the spotlight, I piss in the Fago and make you sip it through a straw. This one for the fam in the mud and the grime, for the kids who survive one rhyme at a time. I don't preach dreams, I preach real life pain, and I don't need your shine, I spit propane. So next time you speak.
Oh shit! Fist, did you see the last frame of that video? Oh shit! That's like some splicing a film frame of some woman's titties into an animated movie type shit. Any of you caught that last frame? Go back and screenshot it, because it's probably the only chance you're gonna get to see that juggalo dick.
It's one of those you gotta watch it to catch it.
Yeah, it's a subliminal dick.
JD launches himself at BD30. Fists flying. Goat and Bad Boy rolling on the floor at Death Machine and Seth trading haymakers near the announce desk. JD gets a near pin on BD30. Screw neck breaker. I don't know why not a motherfucker is paying attention to this fucking match now. Well, welcome to Click Hub, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. I don't know how the fuck these guys send me these videos and they expect me to follow that with a match.
I don't know how West alive, but
PD grabs a steel chair and blasts Death Machine across the back. Dream lands a super kick that stuns BD. Goat saves the pin by hurling JD into the turnbuckles with a capture overhead suplex. God damn it.
I don't know what to say.
The Walkers land a double suplex on Seth, putting him through a table, but BD and Goat come swinging with steel chairs. The crowd erupts as Ralph Swagger hits the ring like a missile. He lands a dagger on BD30, grabbing the SWA championship and trying to make a getaway, but he's stopped dead by Cerebi. Cerebi marching down the ramp and intercepting Swagger. The fight spills to the crowd. Cerebi versus Swagger throwing haymakers among the fans. G.O.A.T nails JD with a low blow while the ref is distracted by Cerebi and Swagger. BD hoisting JD up and landing a power bomb on a steel chair. Seth German suplexes Bad Boy onto the apron. In the ring, BD stalks Swagger as he slides back in the ring and drops a dime, laying him flat on the mat. BD grabs the title back and calls out to the others. The camera cuts to a black SUV waiting in the back. G.O.A.T, Seth, and BD grab the title, jump the rails, and take off out of the ring through the crowd. Security trying to chase, but getting outrun. As they disappear up the steps, the camera pans to Swagger, still recovering, glaring at the Click, blood on his brow and murder in his eyes. As the Click slide into the SUV, tires screeching, and they are gone. SWA World Championship still in hand.
Jesus.
I said it earlier on. People are taking shit in this company, and then they're not waiting to receive it. They're just going ahead and taking it. That's the way things seem to be running around here now. So, fuck it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Damn.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mayhem. Hope you all enjoyed it.
What a crazy-ass mayhem. Holy shit.
We will be returning in 2 weeks with Blood and Steel. I am going to be putting the match card together in its entirety here in a few, because there has been a lot tonight. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
So, guys, anything you would like to add?
I mean, I don't have an opponent for Blood and Steel.
You do it.
You don't, do you?
Oh, shit. You have one.
Not as far as I'm aware. Something you want to tell me?
I mean, you both said I don't have an opponent for Blood and Steel. I read about the same time.
I don't know if I want
No. Why would me and my fellow OG Elite want to fight each other?
How does that make sense?
Ah. Make it make sense, Fist.
Who?
Scott. Fist. Fuck off.
Right.
Look, all I've got in my head right now is an image of a juggalo dick, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit confused, okay?
I have been trying to make sure all of this was put together while working a whole week of fucking 12 hours plus preparing to get on a beach. Like, I'm going to be on a beach for the next week, drunk out of my mind, not thinking about most of you fuckers, except like, man, I wish Stan and them were here to get high with me.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Like,
I mean, if you send me like $1,000, I might be able to make it.
Look, trust me, this is something that like my high school friends set up. Every year we hit like a beach house somewhere for a week, just fucking get away from work and everything. And every year that I go, it is the same scenario. I will get there, get out of the car, be it an Uber or one of my buddies picks me up at the airport. And by the time we hit the house, whether it's time for us to check in or not, they will immediately hand me a beer and be like, let's get fucking started.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, I don't not have a beer in my hand unless I'm in the ocean or the shower, and both of those are tentative.
I mean, the shower, I wouldn't drink in the shower. The ocean, why the fuck not?
A shower beer is not bad, man.
It just seems like a depressing thing to do, you know? You're standing in the shower.
It all depends. It all depends on your mood.
It's the type of thing that yeah.
All depends on you. If you're like in a good mood and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna have a beer in the shower. It's fucking fantastic.
BD30 says they're giving away free t-shirts. He came on my mum written across the front. Well, as long as the front is crusty, I don't mind. I want proof that it's been, you know.
I love the idea of the back of the shirt just having like the names of the clique members and check marks next to them.
What's up, Larry? Why the fuck would you team up with JD?
Right.
Yeah, you missed it earlier, Larry. God damn it, Larry!
Well, I feel like it's because the Walkers are very dedicated to SWA, and I appreciate that. May not have turned out with us getting the championship back, but hey.
You're too nice sometimes, you. Do you know that?
Where the fuck are the tag team titles?
What's up?
Where the fuck are the tag team titles?
You're far too nice, Scott. I miss old you. Old you didn't care. Old you would have stopped me from ranting by now.
Yeah. You would have.
Old you would have figured out something to say because I don't know what to say now. We're finished.
He's trying to figure out what the tag team titles are, just like I am.
That has been Global Mayhem. We will be off next week because I want to give everybody some time to get ready for Blood and Steel. I will have the match card up for that at the latest tomorrow morning before I head my ass out. So from myself, from the maddest tea in the yard, from Baby Blue Eyes DJB, love you guys, leave you guys. We will see you in 2 weeks for Blood and Steel. Get ready to get your shit in. You will get filled and jimmied.
Whoa, pause.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Now fuck off.
We're still live.
But yeah, I mean, it's taking a second, but like
it takes
in After Dark tradition. Fuck off.